news today was I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet-ish. We're just going to try to go over all the information kind of quickly. I just thought it would be fun to record like our initial reactions to the Smash Brothers leak today. This was actually all leaked. Last fucking week. But there weren't any videos, so everyone was just like, I don't fucking believe this. Like the Duck Hunt dog, Dr. Mario, that shit could be easily faked. You know, it's just pictures of their icons and shit. And like it had the character selection screen, which I still think looks kind of weird because of the way they had the characters lined up. If I do put a video to this, I'll try to put that up there. But like
at the same time, was that the full roster?
Well, that's the thing. Is it the full roster? Is it not? Like, there's room for a few more characters there, but unless they shrink all the icons again, I don't know.
Well, no, it's not just that, because with all the characters that we were talking about, with like the Chorusmen and the Mewtwo, I think, was on that list too.
Yeah.
Like, they still have to be squozen in there somewhere, and that could be part of the cause for the columns being kind of messed up still. Like, just because they leaked a roster doesn't mean they leaked the entire roster.
It could be, but the weirdest thing to me is that, okay, first of all, let's introduce ourselves so everyone can kind of tell us apart, because we're three white men with somewhat similar voices. So I'm Fish, I am Amir on Tumblr, which is probably where this is going to be posted.
I am Sean, and I'm...
And...
Yeah.
Professionalism.
Yeah. And this is Duck.
Otherwise known as Dudk.
Yeah, Dudk.
Shut up. One mistake fucking 15 years ago, and it's still haunting me.
Was that? That was
it's
not...
a simple typing error.
That was not 15 years, was it? Oh my
Pretty
god.
damn close.
And that's not the topic.
Anyway. Time to discuss this later.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, the weirdest thing about the character selection screen for me is generally, like, the characters get put in, even before all the characters are unlocked, the characters get put in close to where they're going to be, and then, like, they just kind of get shifted around. The weird thing here is that, for me, the clone characters are separated off to their own, like, clone section, which kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, Bowser and Bowser Jr. aren't next to each other either, and that seems like you would put those two together, and, like, I don't know, there's just a few little weird things, and, you know, the character selection screen is, like, the least of my fucking worries, to be honest. But that was, like, the main reason I was like, I don't know if I believe this. And I saw people shooting down the Shulk picture because they put it up next to the Little Mac picture, and they were like, that looks like an edit of the Little Mac picture. Anyway, today, footage was posted. We got to look at it.
Just look at all the footage.
Thank you.
It's so beautiful.
And, yeah, footage is fakeable, but it's, you know, a lot harder to fake than a few screenshots. Like, They could have easily faked the screenshots. Footage, you could have, like, made the characters in Project M. I find that pretty hard to believe because not only does Bowser Jr. look like his own unique character, like, someone would have had to be working on this for quite a while to get it up to that level, to show him fighting that much. You see Bowser using his new attacks from, you know, the demo events that we've seen. Not to mention other characters. Granted, it was on a stage that was in Brawl. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty legit, just for the Bowser Jr. footage alone. Shulk's could have been faked, because he kind of seems like a Marth edit.
One of the things that makes this most noteworthy is the fact that, like, it was just like another leak video, and so everyone's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. But then the leak videos, a few hours after they were being posted, got taken off of YouTube because of a copyright claim by Nintendo of America.
Nintendo themselves got them taken down.
Yeah. So then that's just like...
That was like, oh shit!
That's how you know.
Yeah, like... Goddamn. Like, and the coincidences are really high because, you know, this character roster screenshot went up last week, and people were discrediting it for the Little Mac and Shulk thing, and then like one of the black bars separating the word CPU from the level was thicker on another character, and this or that. But this correlates completely with the footage that we saw today. We saw Ganondorf. He looked like the Twilight Princess Ganondorf. We saw Shulk. We saw Bowser Jr. So like those all lined up completely with the footage that we saw today. Granted, we didn't see Dark Pits, Dr. Mario, Wario, Mr. Game & Watch, any of those characters playable. Still, like, that it was confirmed some of these characters, like, pretty good indication that this is real to me.
Yeah. It definitely seems legit now. I mean, honestly, like, I felt like the Bowser Jr. video was, like, definitely credible, but again, with how Nintendo just, like, was like, nah, take that shit down. It was just like, alright, yeah, no.
Well, they commented on it, too, before that. They were like, we don't comment on, speculation. We don't have anything to announce at this time. Just check the website for all of the announced characters. And then after that, it ended up getting taken down. It's like, okay. Probably in Japan, like, Sakurai was asleep, and he woke up to this, and he was like, God damn it.
Fucking bastards.
I imagine, like, I feel really bad for that whole team, because they're doing so much work on this game. Like, every character for this game specifically must be so much work to get all the custom moves, make them balanced, like, just an insurmountable task to add another character to this game. And for fucking, like, all these characters to get leaked today, that's gotta be devastating. Because I'm sure they even have, like, videos for him. Like, a fucking Bowser Jr. reveal video, Shulk, maybe Dr. Mario is gonna be in one of the videos. It would just be really heartbreaking, because I know Sakurai. Like, I read his Famitsu articles, and just, like, he's going through physical pain to make and test this game, like, all the time. And it just sucks for something you work on so hard to get spoiled by, some fuckwad.
And here we are, just like...
Here we are, so happy.
Over this fuckwad.
Like, kids at Christmas.
It sucks for you, Sakurai, but I love it.
I know.
Well, see, it's all well and good, I mean, it sucks that it's getting spoiled for us, but then again, I mean, it's still going to be awesome when they actually confirm it. Because, I mean, we're all sitting here going, okay, well, it could be real, but what if it's not?
Yeah, I mean, there is a possibility this isn't real, but, like, the evidence that it is, the videos getting taken down, the screenshots, is, like, all piled up so high that it's like, it's gotta be real. Like,
if nothing else, I would say Bowser Jr.
For sure. But I don't see Bowser Jr. being confirmed and not, like, Shulk now, because they're both in those videos that were put up today.
Right.
So, like, maybe not Dr. Mario, but then the fact they're tied in with the screenshots that were put up last week,
right,
it almost confirms all of it to me. Like, it's really hard to be like, I don't, maybe Bowser Jr., but maybe not Rob and Game & Watch. It's like, no, I think it's either all or nothing at this point. And, like, maybe this has all been faked, and maybe we'll still get Bowser Jr., like, maybe he was still in the plans anyway, and this footage today was fake. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like there's way too many coincidences for this to all be completely untrue.
Yeah.
But yeah, the characters that we saw today, or last week, depending on where you want to look at it. Dr. Mario, who's going to be obviously a clone again. Ganon, Shulk, Wario, Bowser Jr., Duck Hunt. And
that right there is what killed it for me last week, is when they showed Duck Hunt. I'm like, every other character, fine, whatever, those can make sense, fine. But Duck Hunt dog, fuck off.
That was what killed it for me last week, too. I was like, okay, I can believe these characters would be in. I think Bowser Jr. would still be kind of weird, but now that I've seen him play, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. But, like, the Duck Hunt dog attacking with a duck, so far, I just don't get it. Like, and I'm sure once I see some footage, I'll get it, but it's just such a bizarre concept to me at this point. It's like, what?
I mean, I feel like it's one of the most, like, hard to believe character reveals, like,
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. like, I don't know, I like, it makes sense, but I feel like it'd almost be on par with, like, Goku actually being in the game, where you're just like, really? Are you sure?
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like that's happened a lot of times in the Super Smash Bros. Series. And I feel like that might be the character for this game, aside from, like, the Wii Fit trainer.
Oh god, freaking Wii Fit trainer. I love the Wii Fit trainers in this game.
I love that fucking all of these characters in this game. Like, I don't really know Shulk very well, so that's whatever to me, but, like, all the other characters...
I don't even know what Shulk is from.
He's from Xenoblade Chronicles.
I played like 20 minutes of that game. I wasn't really impressed.
Well, a lot of people really like it, but the weirdest thing for me is that game almost didn't get localized here. And, like, when it did, it only came out at GameStop, and it came out way late, so it's surprising to me that he is in this game.
Well, I mean, it's not just the American audience that you're appealing to.
No, yeah, for sure, but it didn't do well enough overseas to the point where they thought it was worthy of being localized. Like, it was part of Project...
Well, yeah, but then at the same time, it's something that's obscure, but then you look at fucking Mario's...
The Duck
You
Hunt
look at
Dog!
Mario's stupid fucking box art from the US Open stupid
The golf,
Mario golf game.
The golf suit, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, why?
Or how about the fucking Duck Hunt Dog? Did Duck Hunt... This is gonna sound stupid. Did that game even come out in Japan? No, it totally didn't. Okay. Like, it seems so weird that they're gonna put a character in this game from a fucking, like, 25-year-old game about hunting animals.
Yeah, well, I mean...
We've got a race car driver, why not a dog who hunts
Hey, it's
ducks?
not just any race car, it's the Blue Falcon. Hard. But,
So we're gonna have, like, fucking Dale Earnhardt
Half of
in
these
our
characters...
fighting game next?
I don't know if there's even been a racing game released on a Nintendo console.
Like, so many of these characters are already racing characters.
Well, yeah, but they didn't get their start racing, though.
Yeah, that's true. Like Pac-Man, Mega Man, Sonic, all the Mario characters, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Kirby.
Yeah.
I think there's probably a racing...
I never understood a Sonic racing game. Why the fuck does he need a vehicle? He's faster than anything else.
He gets tired.
Yeah, he wants to go for a cruise, man.
But yeah, the most interesting thing to me is, like, you know, Lucina was confirmed to be a clone character of Marth, and, you know, at first I think a lot of people were kind of griping about it, and especially me. I was pissed.
I wasn't. I was happy.
I was like, really, like, do we really need clone? Like, the whole point, you were, like, he was saying a long time ago he didn't want to add clone characters. And then he said, you know, we might add some, and they might have different character slots if their attacks are kind of different. So, we're getting...
I got you to play Fire Emblem, and then you're like, oh, I get it now.
I mean, I still would rather have a completely new character than Lucina, but I don't mind her being
Bowser Jr.?
Like Bowser Jr.
Or
He's completely different. He's gonna play so different.
I'm pumped for Bowser Jr. Anyway, the clone characters, Dr. Mario, which, if that's fucking true, that is so cool, because I love playing as Dr. Mario in the other game. I really don't get why he's not just a costume for Mario. I mean, I guess they're going to try to make him a lot like the Melee Dr. Mario, which was a lot different, but I don't know. The clone character thing for me is kind of just like, I need to play them to see how different they are in order to feel
I don't
justified.
like super mind clone characters, though. Like, I mean, it's still some variation.
At least it's only like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I mean, the only time I really had gripes with clone characters was with Brawl, when there was Fox, Falco, and Wolf, and they all had a Landmaster, and it's like, come on, what's the fucking point?
And there's, very, very little difference between the three of them.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much the same darn thing. I mean, why?
Well,
and Link and Toon Link had the same freaking thing. Why?
Well,
they could have very easily had different things.
They still have the same Final Smash.
Oh, God.
The question, like, then why isn't Toon Link down with the other clone characters? And are the clone characters going to have the same Final Smashes as the originals?
Well, I don't know, because that brings up, like, Dark Pit, it would make sense for Dark Pit to have...
The 3 sacred treasures?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense canonically, but we're having fucking Pac-Man fight the Duck Hunt dog, okay? I don't think they're really giving a shit.
One of the things I wanted to say about Duck Hunt, while the Duck Hunt dog and the duck doesn't exactly make sense in like a fighting game to me right now, from the viewpoint of him being included, it makes sense to me, because I don't know if when you had your regular Nintendo, like, did you ever have just Super Mario Brothers, or...
It's a lot harder to find it by itself.
Right, because...
Everyone's played
like,
Duck Hunt.
Yeah, everyone's played Duck Hunt, and everyone played Duck Hunt with Mario. So, like...
Yeah, and even...
From the standpoint that they were packaged together, like, on the same cartridge, like, it makes sense to me. That could be it.
Yeah, I completely agree. And it's so good to see the Duck Hunt dog come back with the duck, because, like, they haven't been able to port that game because, you know, the TVs don't work the same anymore, and, like, they kind of had that one minigame in Wii Play. But it's like, there hasn't really been any opportunity to bring the Duck Hunt dog back. I really thought it would be a cool assist trophy. But its own fucking character, whatever, like...
Yeah.
I'm glad that it's that and not, like, another semi-bland anime character, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather have more cartoony characters than anime characters, but that's just
I'd rather have Goku, but...
We're not getting Goku. I would be really surprised if we got Goku.
I would love it.
But yeah, so... Like, do you think Dr. Mario's Final Smash is going to be, like, a pill version of Mario's Final Smash?
Like, you know, what I was thinking about with that was, since, like, the pills didn't the pills act differently than regular fireballs a little bit in Melee?
They probably had some different properties, but not that much.
Well, what I was wondering is if, like, he would send out, like, a barrage of pills that would, like, bounce off the ground, you know, in a way. So it'd be...
Yeah.
I would think more like a, just like a bunch of viruses come and fill the screen and, I don't know, do something.
It would be neat if, this one's really out there, but if he pulled out the bottle that you play Dr. Mario in, and, like, grabbed whatever character was near him and shoved them into the bottle, and then they had to, like, dodge falling pills for a short amount of time.
I guess, but at the same time, that'd be like having a mini game of a Final Smash. And
well, no, it would just be like...
isolate the one player.
Well, it could be, if he grabs more than one player, they could also get shoved in there. And I mean, some Final Smashes only isolate one player.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, but not for, like, a mini game. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like the Final Smash that took, like, the longest amount of time, where things were going on, but no one can control anything, was with Captain Falcon's Final Smash, and that was a pretty short...
Yeah. I feel like there's not too many where, like, you don't get to control a whole lot. So that was just an idea I just came up with, so that's probably not going to happen. I think it would also be kind of cool, you know, he could just do, like, Mario's Final Smash, and it could, instead of being fire, it could be, like, blue, red, and yellow, I don't know, like, energy or something that he shoots out. I mean, if they're going to be clone characters already, I really doubt they're going to get super unique Final Smashes. It'll probably be a Link and Toon Link thing, where it's like an edit of the other one's Final Smash, or Zelda and Sheik. Even though they're not really clones, I don't think they're probably going to get unique Final Smashes. And I really hope they do, because I think Dark Pit would have a cool one.
Well, Sheik, Samus, and Zero Suit Samus are going to have their own unique things.
No, Sheik's Final Smash is the same as Zelda's.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think it still makes you go
down. They
had
a great opportunity there to do something completely different.
Well, at least from the footage we saw at E3 and all the E3 footage, because they've still been using E3 builds for everything, unless they've changed it since then.
They haven't, because it's been confirmed because of the going to the Miiverse link, and it's got a picture of Sheik's Final Smash right here.
Zero Suit Samus' Final Smash is fucking baller, though, so whatever.
I don't even know what it is.
It's like snakes. She calls her Samus's ship and shoots everybody.
Do you get to see her butt?
I don't think so. I mean, you can see her butt all the time, though.
Oh, that's true.
I'll just put her in her sexy workout outfit instead of Zero
We're
Suit.
not gonna get into that. The interesting.
Oh, we're talking Smash Bros. That's Smash Bros. Her sexy outfit.
Some of the interesting things are Wario still hadn't been confirmed. Yeah, we'll get to Ness in it. Yeah, Wario, Ness, Mr. Game & Watch, and Rob. I really didn't think Rob would come back. I was getting worried about Mr. Game & Watch.
Yeah.
We knew Ness was going to come back. We knew Wario was going to come back. Rob, I am surprised to see. I'm glad that he's there.
I'm not.
Well, I know you're not. I like Rob, though. And hopefully he gets a little bit better balance, because I think he could use it. But
Well, I'm wondering what they're gonna do with his recovery since flying's out. I mean, he didn't have like the typical like glide mechanic, but
yeah, that's an interesting question, because it wasn't really flying, but they did change pits, too.
yeah.
So
And I don't know. I feel like I feel like it still was lumped in like the same kind of recovery category.
yeah, probably. Two things I would like to see for the Duck Hunt and Rob are some other references to the NES or the Famicom. Like, I would like it if the Duck Hunt dog could pull out like a zapper gun. I don't know why the zapper gun wasn't an item to begin with, but I'd like to see like a zapper gun, or like, you know, Rob's recovery could be he like has a tether recovery with like an NES controller or something.
Wait. Hang on. I just had a thought. With what else could be cool tying in that whole reference to the Nintendo would be one of his alternate costumes could be the dog and the duck being all 8-bit. Because
That-
you've got Wireframe Mac already, you know.
But that would be cool, and people have been talking about how you could do that. I don't know if you guys saw, a couple weeks ago, I saw someone post a Project M. For those that don't know, Project M is a mod on Brawl to make it more like Melee, but they also add in a lot of cool costumes and stages and stuff. I saw someone made Paper Mario out of Mario in Project M, and he played like exactly the same, and it didn't look weird, and so they could do it. I think that it's probably kind of unlikely, because it could make things feel a little bit weird and like kind of make the hitboxes seem a little strange, but that would be really awesome if they could do that. Speaking of colors, though, to switch gears real quick, there are more characters rumored that we have not seen. Yeah, I was just about to talk about that, Sean. So this is a post from, I don't know, I think it's NeoGaf? Is this from NeoGaf? Where is
It's
this
from a forum website.
It's from a forum. Linkhatcher T posts, so a new rumor surfaced, and apparently there's evidence providing it according to the Smashboards. Okay, here it is. The last characters are Dixie, Shulk, which we knew, Chorusmen, the Chorusmen from Rhythm Heaven, Ridley, Bowser Jr., Mewtwo, Duck Hunt Dog, Dr. Mario, and Dark Pit. So that would still leave some characters that we haven't seen, which kind of makes me wonder what's up with this roster screen, but
Again, it might not have the entire leaked roster.
it's true, but like there's only room for like on it right now there's only room for like 5 more characters, which that could be enough, but it's just so hard to say until we see like video of it. I was really hoping we were going to see Duck Hunt video today. We got Bowser Jr. video, that was awesome. I want Duck Hunt video. I want to know how that
Bowser
works.
Jr. looks like so much fun.
Let's
And,
talk
like,
about Bowser Jr. for a minute.
Let's. I love his design.
Yes, it's freaking awesome.
The clown
The fact
car.
that he gets the yeah.
Yeah, that made it for me. Because, like, I always thought about Bowser Jr. I usually thought about him having, like, the paintbrush from Sunshine. But I thought it'd be cool if he could, like, transform into Dark Mario from Sunshine. But,
Or you could just do like a Kirby thing and transform into the characters.
yeah, that could
Be
be.
like a Ditto.
That would be really ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that would be kind of neat, but I think they're really going away from the paintbrush thing. But his clown car is adorable, and that's going to make him really unique, because he kind of just, like, floats around.
Yeah.
And then a thought that I had for what his final smash could be
This is good.
is so it'd almost be like Snakes in a way, where you go off screen, but you would play him from the perspective of the final boss battle in Yoshi's Island.
Where he like shows up in the background and just like slowly storms towards you and shoots fireballs and stuff.
Yeah. It'd almost kind of be like that one assist trophy, Star Fox one.
Andros.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. Even if you couldn't control it, I think that would still be cool.
Yeah.
His recovery looks like he like launches out of his clown car. He looks like he has a boxing glove. Like the tongue from the clown car can come out and hit people.
And he's got the like a bowling ball.
Yeah.
Or a cannonball, I guess, is more apt.
Yeah. It just looks really cool. I'm really like, that is what sold it for me. Like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be in. If someone made that on Project M, kudos to them. I really don't think.
No, I don't think. I don't
really
know.
Cool.
Like
really
one of
cool.
the.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, really cool for his final smash though is from Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS or whatever it was, where the Koopa kids use the clown car for like the flash petrify thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It does that, and whoever he catches in it, they like get like smashed all to hell or something. I don't know.
I really want there to be something that petrifies people, like from Kid Icarus, but I don't think we're gonna see that.
Oh yeah.
That would be cool. I'm personally rooting for the Yoshi's Island one or some kind of Shadow Mario, but I don't think we're gonna get that.
Yeah.
The other rumor, though, is that each character gets... This is from Link Catcher T again. Each character gets 8 alternate costumes, whether they be palette swaps or new costumes. That probably means there's not going to be color variations for, like, the wireframe suit for Little Mac or the sweatsuit for Little Mac.
Right.
But,
I mean, right now, I mean, it seems plausible that would be the case because Little Mac, I think, has like the most confirmed like outfits of any character out right now.
Yeah.
Like he's got the sweatsuit, he's got the wireframe, and then he's got like his base skin and like 3 other variations already.
Yeah. I think 8's a decent number for each character. Like that's a shit ton.
Yeah, it is.
And like I'm not gonna be bummed if we don't get like, I don't know, like Link's starting tune, or like, you know, like a variation on Mario's fucking American flag thing, like whatever. That's fine. And like, so the other rumor for that is that Alf appears as 4 of Olimar's costumes, while the other 4 are Olimar's. Alf is one of the characters from Pikmin 3. So that would be interesting, especially because he wouldn't technically be Olimar then, so I don't know how much I believe that one yet. Bowser Jr. appears as a newcomer and allegedly flights from a Koopa clown car. So this was before the video's been up. This was on the... Holy shit, this is on July 29th. Jesus Christ. It's August 25th. That was almost a month ago. Damn. Wow. He has no alternative colors, but instead has the 7 Koopalings as alts.
See, I don't know about that.
If that's true, that's fucking awesome. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe that either. Because then it wouldn't be Bowser Jr. anymore, and like, I don't know.
I guess, but I don't know. I think that'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
Because I mean, they took every other character that had like an alt transformation thing and broke them apart. Why would they start doing this again?
Yeah, unless it was just like the character slot was named like Koopa Kid or Koopaling. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that could be, but we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. That'd be fucking awesome, though. I'd play as Roy like every time. Especially
I mean,
since
it's plausible.
They're trying to incorporate the Koopalings into the games more. Like Mario Kart 8, they all got to be playable. I could see that happening a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm looking through the video again right now, and it doesn't really say in the video like what his character is listed as in terms of like if it's Bowser Jr. or
on the one screenshot on Kotaku on the bottom screen from last week it says Bowser Jr. at the bottom. So I don't know. I mean that could change. Who knows? Like this game is so much different from like Brawl or Melee that anything could change. Like,
Yeah.
not to mention, like, all these characters still are going to have special moves that we don't know about that are different final smashes for some characters. Like, it's just, there's so much fucking content. It's, like, impossible to get any of it, like, nailed down. Who is, okay, Ganondorf, I'm going to talk about him real quick.
He looks the same.
He looks the same as he did in Brawl, which is pretty disappointing because I had high hopes he was going to get changed. I was hoping he was going to have 2 swords a la Wind Waker and Hyrule Warriors now, but he looks to play like a slower, stronger Captain Falcon again, which is okay by me because I really enjoy playing as Ganondorf, especially if, as it's rumored, the Wii U version has swimming still. I will be very happy to play as him because you can drown people, and we all know how much the 3 of us enjoy that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
In the footage, though, you see the Yoshi's Island stage come back, which leads more credence to it being like Bowser Jr.'s stage. And you see Ganondorf play a little bit. It looks like his neutral A reaches farther. His up B, the exploding off of people thing, doesn't explode them quite as far as it used to.
Well, we also don't know what their damages were.
Yeah, that's true. But it, like, he did it twice to one character in a row, and it didn't look like it sent them very much farther the second time. So it either doesn't deal much damage, or it just... who knows? I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard to say. But yeah, so he doesn't have his sword. He still pulls it out for a taunt at one point, which is obnoxious. But no sword. So whatever, Ganondorf, just fucking whatever. Like,
Oh, something I didn't realize about the Shulk and Ganon video is that that's not Marth who's on the red team with Shulk, it's Lucina.
oh, is it?
Yeah, so that's actually some of the first Lucina gameplay footage we've seen.
I mean, you can't really tell. I had no idea. Are you sure?
Yep, because if you look at this link right here, you go to Leaker 3, and it's got the red team victory screen, and it's got Ganon, you know.
Gotcha. Yep. You're right.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things about Ganon is that his design is the same as Twilight Princess and as Brawl, but like with Zelda, you know, that was her same design. Sheik has a very similar design. There hasn't been a new Zelda game that Ganondorf has been in since that came out, which is really strange to me, but I was hoping they were going to put his Hyrule Warriors design in it because that would be hilarious.
Is that hair?
Oh my god. I would love that so much.
It's not just hair, it's all eyebrows.
His hair is just one huge monster. So yeah, Ganondorf's in. It's great. Everyone loves Ganondorf.
If this conglomerate of leaked images is to be believed, then it's also worth noting that one of the leakers posted that DLC characters would be Lucas.
Yeah, we'll get to that, and we'll get to the DLC characters. I want to talk about them like after we get done with the characters that have already been shown or whatever. But yeah, keep that in mind because we are definitely going to talk about that. Shulk. None of us really know much about Shulk. The video was kind of hard to tell what was going on with Shulk. His recovery looked a lot like Marth's, which, unless that was Lucina that I was watching at that point.
It might have been.
It might have been.
I will take a look.
The Link Hatcher T says Shulk will be playable in Gower Plains as his stage. His neutral B changes his Monado mode, which essentially makes him dish more damage and take more, or do less damage and take less. That's interesting.
It was Lucina.
Okay. Is that true to the game at all, Duck? Do you have any idea?
I don't think so. I like I said, it was forever ago that I got it, and I didn't play it for very long.
Okay. Well, that would be a really interesting fighting style, though. Kind of like Lucario.
And it could make sense, too, that that would be applied, because it's not like tampering with damage, heaviness, and speed isn't already included as a game feature with the equipment that you can throw on characters now.
Yeah.
So it seems to fit pretty well with the mechanics that have been
That would be really fucking cool. Like, oh, I changed modes, so now I deal more damage, but I take more damage. And, like, I don't know. That's really interesting.
That'd be the only mode that I played in, because I'm a baller.
Says he
Don't
has...
take no damage if you don't get hit. Can't touch this.
It's
Go
kind of
big
like
or go home.
kind of like a handicap. Well, not even. It says he has like 5 different mode swaps, so
That's so many.
that would be a lot. Yeah, I would think 3 would be manageable. 5 seems like it might be a little much, but who knows? Wario was shown in the trophies. It said in the trophies that he was a playable character. We also see him on the character roster screen. Everyone knew Wario was going to come back.
Yeah.
The trophy description also describes him as being fucking disgusting over and over, and it's really mean. Let me see if I can find it real quick. A living embodiment of gross, this villain hates Mario and loves money. He claims to have known Mario since childhood, but who can tell if that's true? In Smash Bros, he's a seriously agile heavyweight fighter. He can store up his trademark Wario Waft for explosive results. Did I mention he's gross? It's like, yeah, you did. Thank you. Wario didn't do anything to you. I also really thought it was funny that so many of the trophy screenshots were
butts and boobs.
were of female characters, and it was like upskirt shots and like shots of their boobs. And it's like, okay.
And like the first screenshot of Candy Kong is just like, here are her tits.
That's kind of what
boobies.
That's what Candy Kong is like anyway. But like the Tiki one is seriously, you don't even see her face, it's just up her skirt.
Right.
And like Twin Rova's down her shirt, it looks up like Tharja's like Medusa, Tharja, Pauline, Barbara the Bat, like
yeah, they're like, I don't know.
It's whatever.
Get a nice shot of Phosphorus ass.
Yeah.
And Tharja's.
So Ness has been confirmed. We don't see any footage of him. Everyone knew Ness was going to come back too. Who else was?
Dark Pit.
Didn't see any footage of him. See, I was onto something when that one trailer. I was like, is Dark Pit going to be like a character or what? Because at the end of Palutena's trailer, Dark Pit shows up and he's like, "So did you come to crash my party?" And he's like, "Yeah." And that's the end of the trailer. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, what does that mean?
Sure, dude.
We didn't even see Lucina yet, so I was like, what the fuck? So, he might have different weapons, his customized moves might be different, who knows? Like, there's a lot we don't know. Like, the clone characters could have different customizable specials too, so that can make them even more different characters. Like, I doubt, is Dr. Mario gonna have the Flood? I doubt it. Maybe it's gonna be like cough medicine. That's disgusting.
And then it would change flavors based off of how you customize it.
Okay, so who else has a problem with the description of Speck Nose? And just Speck Nose in general.
Speck Nose is just gross to begin with.
It's a giant, glassy-eyed, pimple-nosed tentacle monster. Only Japan.
Yep. I think it's from Kid Icarus, isn't it?
I think so. It looks like a Kid Icarus thing.
The whole boobs and butts thing was just ridiculous.
They were just showing off the finer details.
No, it's seriously looking at like Tharja's thong.
No,
there's a
phone. She's
holding a phone.
Yeah, she's holding a Nosferatu tongue.
Oh, and we get to see Master Hand in one of the screenshots, and
everyone knew who was doing it.
I know, but he's cel shaded, which looks fucking cool. That's all I want to say. So yeah, that's all the characters that we saw today. Now, do you want to talk about the DLC characters, Sean?
Well, do we want to keep on building off of Linkcatcher T's thing? Well,
might as well, and then we'll go in. Isn't there another list somewhere?
There was somewhere else. I don't know.
It should have spread all over.
No, I think that one might have been it for that.
I want to say those. I'll look for it. You guys just work on that.
Yeah, even if all of this is just fake as hell, I don't care because it's still really well done and awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean, you want to take the DLCs.
So for DLC characters, we've got Lucas, Wolf, Chorusman from Rhythm Heaven, Ice Climbers, and Snake.
I think those are pretty likely, other than probably Snake. I don't see.
Snake is.
I don't know. It's not that I don't want Snake to be in. I do. I want him to be in more than a lot of characters, but
I feel like Snake added a lot to the game, though.
He did,
he was one of the most diverse characters. So
for sure.
I could see why he would be back in it.
Me too, but at the same time, it's like, if they're going to have the codec calls, this is probably not going to be DLC, because that's going to be a shit ton of DLC. And
the codec calls are just like little bites of them. They're not that huge of a file.
50. It would be like 50 different codec calls.
Alright, well, you know what? David Hayter has no involvement whatsoever with Metal Gear Solid 5.
He's not doing anything.
Yes, he's got plenty of time on his hands to do the codec calls.
I want it to be Old Snake, and I want him to be voiced by, who's the actor doing Snake now?
Kiefer
Sutherland. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I want it to be Kiefer Sutherland. I can see Lucas being DLC. Like, these are clone-ish characters for the most part. Mewtwo, if we're getting Dr. Mario back, fucking anybody's game at this point, in my opinion.
Yeah, even Falco.
Wolf, though, I can see him being DLC. Like, just anyone you can push off the DLC. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Side note.
Just throw those in later.
You mentioned Old Snake is Kiefer Sutherland. Old Snake is actually Snake in Metal Gear Solid 4.
Fucking Jesus.
I'm just saying, that's Old Solid Snake. And Snake in Metal Gear Solid 5 and Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes is actually called Venom Snake.
Venom Snake.
Yep.
Alright. Well, I want Old Snake, whatever one that is. And I want him to be voiced by Kiefer Sutherland. So
but
be funny.
David Hayter voiced him.
I know. I want him to be old because I think that's funny. And I want it to be Kiefer Sutherland because I think it's funny.
It could be a costume.
I think it's funny that like such a like talented actor is like voicing a character that's voice was like such a joke to like the entire world.
It's not even a joke. That's just legit.
Anyway, that'd be funny. Who else was DLC? Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're getting pushed back to DLC, but I don't really care that much.
Yeah, I don't know. Ice Climbers are kind of cool in Melee, and then in Brawl you're just like, wow, I don't care about these guys.
They just nerfed them so bad. And everyone was like, oh, they got buffed. I was like, what are you talking about? They were so good! And then they were garbage. I mean, maybe if you can desync them. I never got very good at that. But, whatever.
Well, so in terms of DLC characters and clones, there's Mewtwo, and everyone says that Lucario is just like the rip of Mewtwo.
Lucario and Mewtwo are not this insane.
They're not. They're so not. Like, Mewtwo wouldn't even be close to a clone character. Like,
they both have aura balls, that's it.
Yeah, and like it could be stated that, like, it pretty much is like Samus's, not Mega Buster.
Yeah, Sammy
whatever
Buster.
That's called.
Sammy Buster.
Yeah, or Sammy Buster.
But yeah, that'd be cool. I'd like to see Mewtwo come back and not be complete garbage like he was in Melee.
It's so bad.
And Mega Mewtwo, Final Smash! So easy!
Hell yeah.
Oh, going back to the dog, the Duck Hunt dog.
Yep, we all know what dog you're talking about.
You and I talked earlier and joked about this, but his taunt could be the fucking annoying laugh from Duck Hunt.
It's gotta be.
It has to be.
It would have to be. There's so little they can pull from Duck Hunt. Like, he has literally shown up in nothing else. Like,
not even Mario Kart.
One of his attacks
he doesn't even get to race.
One of his attacks will have to be him jumping over the bushes. Like, that's how little they have to go off of. Like, I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm sure if anyone can figure it out, though, it's them.
I think it would be so funny if one of his attacks was like he threw the ducks.
Yeah.
And then like if he caught them, like the throwing attack could do more damage.
Yeah.
So it'd be like launch him up in the air as one of his smashes or something. I don't know.
And his final smash. Oh, just fucking whatever. Fucking give me the Duck Hunt dog.
Oh.
The biggest character from the DLC list, or the rumored to still be in the game list, because like there's some characters that are rumored to be DLC, and then some that are rumored to just be in the game normally. So,
Chorusmen.
Chorusmen, that's not who I was going to talk about, but the Chorusmen would be cool. I really don't see that happening. Like, Rhythm Heaven's popular, but 3, like, moving characters that are, that one's a harder one for me to imagine than, Duck Hunt, whatever. That's all fucking weird.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to see Sakurai's post tomorrow. I want to see if he says anything about it.
I know. Yeah, because, like, oh man, it's so crazy that, like, so much got leaked today.
Yeah.
We haven't even gone over, like, a lot of the screenshots.
So he's either going to have to confirm that none of this is true, or say nothing, and then it's kind of like, okay, well, it could be true then, or he's just going to say, I fucking hate you people for leaking this shit.
It'd be so funny if he was just like, they all just got uploaded to the site tomorrow, and there were no videos, and he just didn't say anything about it. He was like, fuck you. I'm fucking done. I'm retiring from after this game.
He just, not just that, but then like he was just like, oh yeah, and there's another super secret character. No, I think it'd be funny if like he just announced someone just completely off the wall tomorrow. That would make any sense.
Proto Man.
No, even more like fucking, I don't know.
He plays a shy guy.
Fuck Shy Guy.
Drake from Uncharted, really?
Yeah, someone off the wall. Like he's just like, yeah, so Drake from Uncharted's in this game, and then everyone's like, what? And it's like, fuck you guys.
He's gotta be so upset. But character I'm excited about that's rumored is Ridley, and the Ridley situation is still a big clusterfuck.
Ridley is too big.
He's not too big. Olimar's too small. Kirby's 8 inches tall. Confirmed.
Just big enough.
Not to mention, with as fucked up as Ridley's background is, he could be any size.
No, he's too big. Did you see him in Ball?
He was fucking huge in Ball.
Well, it could be a different iteration of Ridley. I mean, they fucking cloned him and other
His final smash is he makes Zero Suit Samus break down like a little baby. And have a nervous breakdown.
He should just be like small sized, and then his final smash is he like turns into normal size.
Or it'd be kind of cool if like one of the things that would happen is like if he got onto his last stock, he would turn into Meta Ridley.
Yeah, or fucking like Fusion Ridley, any Ridley. Just give me a Ridley. I don't care.
You know what? I just noticed who's on that roster list that nobody has talked about, and I don't think it's confirmed yet.
Who?
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff, yeah. Jigglypuff's not confirmed. Jigglypuff is more likely than
anything else, pretty much.
Yeah, like Jigglypuff and Ness were like, yeah, okay, we're in. Like,
duh.
We got this.
I don't know, if this is fake, they could have just thrown those in as, okay, well, those are pretty well believable, so maybe the rest of it is.
Yeah.
I just feel like nobody even noticed Jigglypuff.
Well, I definitely noticed Jigglypuff.
I don't know, like, maybe?
I just didn't get super excited about it, like I did for Ganondorf or, like, Wario. Jigglypuff's fine. You know, it's Jigglypuff. Good to have you back, Jigglypuff. That's about all we can really say about it. It's like, welcome back.
Good job, you made the cut.
We're talking about the Duck Hunt dog. Amiibos for all these characters. There's gonna be a shitlord load of amiibos. Like,
yeah.
And
didn't they say that they didn't know if they were gonna do every character?
They said they're aiming to do every character.
Just
And they have to at this. Like, they have to.
It might take them forever to get them all out, but they're going to do small series of them every year, I'd imagine.
They'll probably release
It
like
could be more often than yearly.
I think they'll do a pack every 6 months or so.
They have like 10 characters or something in each pack, because there's going to be like 500 fucking characters in this goddamn game.
There's gonna be over 50. There might be over 50 in this image. We're all counting
Let's just say it's approximately hella characters.
it. But yeah, so Dr. Mario amiibo, Rob amiibo, Game & Watch amiibo. That's the one I'm most excited about. It's going to be Game & Watch on a pedestal. It's going to be flat, and that's going to be the whole toy.
There's 48.
48.
In that screenshot.
Fuck.
Yep.
And that might be all the characters right there. But it's rumored that there's more. But
48.
I feel like these 48 are like pretty confirmed. So if we get more, great. If we don't, I think this is a pretty good set to go
Well,
with.
we're getting awful close to release date for us to be getting a shit ton more characters.
Yeah, no.
Even releasing 3 or 4 at a time. I mean, they don't do it every fucking week.
But then, like, they might release some veterans as DLC, and I don't know.
I mean, they could always keep a couple of characters in, secret finds that somebody within the first 30 seconds of having the game's going to unlock somebody new.
I think it would be cool if they did DLC new characters, because then it wouldn't get spoiled for you until the day they came out.
Yeah.
Like this. Because while this is fun and everything, it's still kind of disappointing that we're not going to get the game and go, oh my god, it's this character, or oh my god, that character.
Kind of
that wouldn't happen.
I mean, like when we played the first Smash Bros. Game where we didn't even fucking have internet, and it's like, a challenger approaching, who the fuck is this?
Captain, what the fuck?
Who the fuck is this shit?
Who is Ness? And, like, even in Melee, like, I didn't have very good access to the internet. And we were like, what the fuck, Mewtwo? What? I thought Mr. Game & Watch was a silhouette of a character when I saw it in a magazine. I was like, what does he really look like? And then I got him and I was like, what the fuck is that? I just love Super Smash Bros. So much. Well, real quick, I'm gonna go through the screenshots. If you guys can think of anything else to talk about, go for it.
I've been sitting here poring over the screenshot for like ever, and I'm not really. There was one thing I saw that I thought was really cool. Let me see if I can find it.
Is it Tharja's butt?
Yeah, that'd be it.
It was Candy Kong's tits.
God damn it.
Well, one of the cool things I thought was it says you'll be able to share your Mii Fighters online, which means you can upload your Mii Fighter character to the internet and other people can download it and use it. You can't play with them online with strangers, but someone can come up with a really unique one because they're so customizable, like their costumes and their movesets and their weapons and everything. You could put it up, someone could go, oh, that's great, and just download it. Like, you wouldn't have to do the work. Like, someone could make a really awesome Goku one, Sean, or like, whatever. Like, you could literally make any character as an amiibo, or as a Mii, and put it up there, and someone could download it. And that's so cool!
Now, here's something I found interesting. With the Smash Run and everything, it pops up little news flashes like so-and-so has the most attack stats or something.
Really?
It's gonna be like Air Ride, where it just like pops up little random messages and shit.
Hell yeah. The replay channel is back. You'll be able to save replays, which is nice. On the 3DS version. Spectator mode's back. You can bet on spectating matches again, so that's cool.
Oh yeah. Rival Smash sounds pretty awesome.
It looks like all the multi-man smashes are not going to have polygons or alloys. It looks like it's going to be all Miis, maybe?
I think it said, I saw one thing, it said Miis or classic characters.
Okay. Well, yeah, so...
Where's it at? I know I saw it. Where'd it go?
I don't know if this was leaked today or if this was the update of today, but doing the classic mode was like you would fight the character, or was it All-Star mode, where you would fight characters in the order of their release dates?
That was leaked today.
So that was a leak, not a...
Yeah, that wasn't the screenshot. The screenshot today was classic mode is a lot like... It looks like a lot like Meteos' mode, which I don't know how many people played Meteos. But
to me, I looked at it, I think one of the more relatable ways to say it is it looks like Find Me.
Kind of, yeah. And like there's branching paths that you can take to get to the same goal. So that's pretty cool. And you fight Master Hand at the end, and it says if you put the intensity all the way up, maybe someone else will appear at the end. So it's probably Crazy Hand, maybe Taboo, but who knows.
Huh.
There's a car.
Or what's dude's name? Mark? Yeah, Mark.
Who the hell's Mark?
Mark
Oh, Marks.
Marks, yeah. That's it.
Mark.
Sorry. I was close.
Yeah, Marks would be fucking awesome. I really want to see more boss characters in the stages. They teased that pretty early on.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any except for the Find Me boss, the Yellow Devil, and maybe Ridley. Well, is that a Picto Chat stage in one of the screenshots? I think Picto Chat might be back in the 3DS version, and it looks like it has different drawings that come up.
Well, that'd be cool. I mean, it'd kind of suck if it was just the same shit.
Yeah, the drawings in the first game were pretty shitty. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I saw today.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's short and sweet. This was not, but we covered a lot of stuff today.
Yeah. Talked forever about the same shit. The biggest thing is there were this was a leak, rumored leak, apparently a month ago that I wasn't aware of, because there's always rumors about Super Smash Brothers. And yeah, you can just say Dixie Kong, Shulk, the Chorus Men have been a rumor forever. Ridley, Bowser Jr., Mewtwo, Duck Hunt Dog was way out there, but I don't know. I feel like this is pretty on the money. Really crossing my fingers that we get DLC, because I just want as much fucking content as possible. And I want to buy as many toys as possible, and I just want to roll around in my bed with them and just go, Smash Brothers.
See, my problem with the Duck Hunt Dog, every other rumored, leaked, fake leaked, even released character, they all have movesets where you're like, okay, well they could do this or could do that. Duck Hunt has dick.
Yeah. I don't know.
Really got nothing.
I saw rumored attacks somewhere. I want to say the dog's this is gonna sound really stupid, but they said the dog's stuck to his back and he could throw him off of his back or something. I don't know.
But if they're strapped to his back, they're gonna be dead because they're not gonna be alive. So he's throwing carcasses at people.
So that would be.
How is that a kid-friendly game?
That would be hilarious. Just throwing dead ducks. The weirdest thing to me, though, about him being in the game, that game was about hunting animals, so it just seems a little strange to me that... I don't know. It's just all weird.
Who knows?
Oh my god! Ugh. Anyone have any closing comments about Super Smash Brothers?
Yeah, I do. Have fun editing this.
I'm not editing it, I'm just putting it up. I will have fun doing that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, I think we've covered pretty much everything other than the fact that, it's August 25th right now and not October 3rd, and that's a problem, but...
And Japan's gonna get it before we do. God.
Bastards. Always.
Anyway, yeah, this has been the Smash Brothers Minute. That's what we're calling it. It was definitely 1 minute.
It's a hot minute.
About an hour, that's all. Short and sweet, we got an hour-long video.
I mean, maybe the next time some big news gets announced, we'll have another one. I just want... I've wanted to do a podcast forever, and this isn't really one, but it's just fun to be able to sit down and, actually focus about talking about something I'm so pumped for.
Yes.
And, seeing all these leaks, they were gonna trickle this shit out so slowly. We were gonna get, Bowser Jr. one day, Dr. Mario, a month later, and then the game was gonna be out. So,
yeah.
Maybe this is all fake, maybe it's not, maybe there's more characters, maybe there's not.
I don't know, I think there might be some truth to some of this, and then they just embellish the hell out of it.
It could be. I mean, maybe, Shulk and Bowser Jr. seem like relatively safe bets, so maybe there was actual footage of them. But their faces, their pictures are still the same as the ones that are on the other screenshot. So that, it's all tied together. It's so hard to, separate it.
Yeah.
I don't
know. Super excited. It's gonna be awesome. Doesn't matter if this is real or not. I'm sure I'm sure there's gonna be more characters announced. I mean, come on, we got little over a month left. I'm sure they got a couple more characters in the wings to tell us about.
I don't know. Because the last character they announced was, who was it? Besides
Meta
Meta
Knight.
Knight. Besides Meta Knight. New character.
Robin.
Robin.
Yeah. They were like, we're down
And
to
Lucina.
we're down to the last few videos for new characters, and these might be the last few characters that have just been shown off, so we might not get...
Well, it says last few videos, so I mean, there might be at least one or two more.
There was probably one for Duck Hunt Dog.
Well, hey, don't forget, even though it said that they were down to the last few videos for characters, they still announced Captain Falcon, Lucina, and Robin all in the same video.
That's true, but I don't know. I mean, some of them... who fucking knows? No, we don't know! I mean, there was still Ganondorf, Pit, Ganondorf, Dark Pit, Wario, Game & Watch, Rob, Dr. Mario, Ness, Jigglypuff, Duck Hunt Dog. That's 9 fucking characters we got confirmed today.
Well, leaked today.
Yeah, we got leaked through, confirmed through a leak today. I don't know. I think that might be it.
It could be.
You know?
I mean, 48's pretty solid.
48 is solid as hell. If we get DLC, though, oh, man.
Yeah. Well, you know Nintendo and their love of DLC.
They're really picky and choosy about what they do DLC with. And when they do it, it's like... I don't know. They've had... I wouldn't say they've had success. I want them to do DLC more often, because it would really extend the longevity of some of their games. But Smash Brothers...
With Smash Bros, I'm happy with DLC, because there's already so much content that we have, and DLC is just going to be an added bonus. The problem with DLC is a lot of game makers throw out a half-ass game and then DLC the shit out of it.
Yeah, and this...
Clearly not a half-ass game.
Even if we only got the characters we knew about before today, minus these 9, and they released these 9 as DLC, I think that would still be okay, because we still have a fuckload of characters.
Yeah. Because, I mean, this game was half-ass finished, and it was good enough to hold several tournaments with.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Not even with the full cast.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I hope we get DLC, because we always want more, but if this is all we get, I'm pretty satisfied.
Yes.
But if we get... Okay. If we could get one more character apiece that's plausible, who would everyone pick? Clone. It can be a clone. It could be a new character. It could be a veteran. Sean, you gonna pick Snake?
Goku.
You said plausible. I mean, I know he's a fighting character, but highly doubt it.
I want a Goku suit for the Duck Hunt Dog.
No. The Mii Brawler has to have a Goku outfit.
I'm sure there'll be something you can use to make him look similar to Goku.
He already has a fighting key.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
So it's got to be orange.
It's red.
I'm sure there'll be more
orange.
colors, or you can customize the colors.
We're not going with Yamcha here. It's got to be Goku.
I would pick a clone character, and I would pick Proto Man.
Yeah.
That's my pick.
But I mean, well, yeah, I guess he is different enough from Mega Man.
Well, I mean, he could be a clone, and that would be fine. Even if he doesn't use his shield or whatever, I don't give a shit. I just want to play as Proto Man and fight the entire world. He could take more damage. I'm not even gonna get into all that. So what about you, Duck? Ridley? Proto Man?
That'd be pretty cool, but I think he'd probably just end up being a clone of Charizard, kinda.
Maybe.
I don't know. I already got the character I wanted. I got Greninja.
Yeah? There's so many good characters.
But seriously, literally, after playing fucking the new Pokemon games, I'm like, it'd be so fucking cool if Greninja was in there, and then there's bam, hey look, Greninja.
I was hoping for Hawlucha, but I think Greninja's definitely a more solid choice.
Good Hawlucha.
Hawlucha.
That would be fun.
Don't talk shit about Hawlucha.
I didn't.
I hope he's a Pokeball Pokemon. So much. Oh my god! In the new fucking Pokemon games, you can dress up Pikachu to make him different kinds of Pikachu, kind of like surfing and flying Pikachu. If you put the Lucha Libre outfit on him, he can use Hawlucha's flying press attack, which is so fucking good.
Okay, well, I think we've got somebody from the the Namco side. We need somebody from the Bandai side.
What the fuck is from the Bandai side?
They've got several freaking characters. I just can't think of any right now.
Wing Zero. Oh yeah, I just thought of who I would actually want in as a playable character.
Who's that?
Isaac.
Oh, from Golden Sun.
Golden Sun, yeah.
That'd be cool. I'm going Protoman. You're going Isaac. Duck has yet to choose. Duck, you already got the Duck Hunt.
Yeah, no.
Dud cunt.
I will give that up if they will get rid of it.
Dud cunt.
See, I'm trying to think.
Another cool clone character, in my opinion, would be Tom Nook as a clone of the Villager. I think that'd be awesome.
I would love to beat the shit out of Tom Nook.
Everyone would.
Fucking bastard. Oh,
hey, do you want an expansion on your house? No? Alright, well, see you next time you turn on the game. Ha! Because you got an expansion on their house that they didn't want and it's further in debt. You.
I don't know. I mean, I guess they could do like a Tekken character or something, but
what?
That's been done.
Tekken is made by Bandai Namco.
Oh.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Yoshimitsu was going to be in, or maybe a Soul Calibur character, but I'm glad they're not, because even, like, Shulk is, like, a little bit of a stretch, but I still feel like he's kind of at home. But, like, I don't know. I feel like if we got, like, Sophitia, or, like, maybe Cervantes. But fucking Ganondorf should be Cervantes. Why doesn't he have a fucking sword?
No shit.
Even Hyrule Warriors got that shit right. He has two swords.
Oh. Lloyd Irving from Tales of Symphonia.
That's a good choice.
That'd be pretty cool.
There you go. Alright, now that we've all picked our characters and talked for exactly 60 seconds, let's get out of here. Let's wrap this up.
Alright.
More news as it develops, ladies and gentlemen.
From your professional news team.
What are we calling this? Not the Smash Bros. Minute. I'm sure that's taken.
We'll call this the Baja Blast Minute.
That's trademarked.
So we'll just get the video taken down and nobody will ever see it.
Yeah, we'll be like Nintendo.
If we, I don't know.
Doesn't matter. It's going up. We'll figure it out later. Let's not make this any longer. Goodbye.
3 dudes talking about Smash Bros.
3 dudes talking about Smash Brothers. Not those 3 dudes. Another 3 dudes that you've never heard of before. Those 3 dudes. 3 cool dudes. 3 cool dudes. Talk Smash Bros.
Game over. Continue?
Okay. Yeah, like, the event match could have been, like, Robin and Zelda. And Robin can turn into female Robin, and it's Mrs. Doubtfire, and then he goes, hello!
Why aren't we recording this? Because this is actually fun.
Okay, so I'm going to start recording now.
Okay.